Would you like to build a tight and toned body and enhance your curves, but you aren't really sure how to do it? Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to build lean muscle for women in 2019. For the best natural health and fitness advice, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. If you want to tighten and tone your body and build curves, but you are a beginner and aren't really sure what to do at the gym or how to truly build muscle, then keep on watching because I'm going to teach you how. Something you need to understand is the role that genetics play in the rate that your muscles grow. Genetics play a huge factor in regards to where people grow, where people store body fat or lean out, and this is also true for building muscle. The rate of growth will be different for everyone, but with consistency over time, you can develop, build, and shape your entire body. If you have been working really hard and you are feeling discouraged, the reality is you just have to keep working on it. Tip number 1, your first goal when you start lifting weights as a woman is to learn how to contract your muscles. You want to develop what is called neuromuscular facilitation, aka the mind-muscle connection between your brain and your muscles. You must train yourself deeply to contract your muscles when you are training them. When you can create a strong connection between the brain and the muscle that you are working, and you can really get that muscle firing, that is when the muscle starts to grow. This takes time and practice. This takes adjustments to your positioning, but just don't get discouraged. Just keep working on the connection between your brain and firing the muscle that you are working. You want to use lighter weights for this and focus on proper form in the beginning. This is number 1 before you start picking up heavier weights. You don't want to be throwing around heavier weights and not maintaining proper form. This will not give you the results that you're looking for. Tip number 2, you need to push yourself. No, you're not gonna get bulky. Women have about 10% of the testosterone that men do. You're not gonna get bulky. You need to push yourself to build the muscle. And when it grows, you'll be so happy to have it. You'll be able to eat more as muscle requires more calories to sustain than fat does, and it will provide shape to your body. Okay, let's just say as a rare occurrence, for some reason you did feel like you started to get a bit bulky. I would say this would be someone who had higher natural testosterone levels and maybe years of sports training as a child and teenager, or years of competitive bodybuilding. Even if this is the case, it isn't difficult to lose muscle with the correct lifestyle changes. I have intentionally done this before. Tip number 4. Progressive load training. Progressive load is the gradual increase of stress placed upon the body during training. Your training programs need to continually change so that it challenges you, which forces adaptation, resulting in muscle hypertrophy, aka muscle growth, as well as increasing blood flow. When you're doing resistance training regularly, the blood flow alone is going to make a difference as the muscle is growing. It will make it look more full. This will also stimulate more responsive nerve connections between the brain and muscles, which goes back to what I mentioned in tip number 1. So basically what I'm trying to say is just doing bodyweight exercises at home for the next few years is not going to give you the results that you are looking for. These kind of exercises will burn calories just like classes will, but it isn't going to build and shape your body in the way that you're looking for. Here's an example of progressive load. You start with doing bodyweight exercises at home. Then you progress to doing banded workouts, which adds resistance. Then you go to the gym and you start doing real weight training. Then you will progress by adding more sets, more reps, more weights, better technique, and so on. Does this make sense? Personally, for best results, I would just get straight into the gym and start doing real weight training exercises, start learning, because there is a learning curve that is really worth learning, not just from an aesthetic perspective, but also from a health and bone density perspective, but hopefully that illustrates what progressive load is. Tip number 5, rep ranges for muscle growth are generally 8 to 12 reps per set for 3 to 5 sets. There are exceptions to this rule, but there are benefits to combining different rep ranges in a hypertrophy workout, but as a beginner, stick with 8 to 12 reps per set for 3 to 5 sets. So that means on the last rep, you can't do another rep. Tip number 6, you want to work out your entire body, not just your glutes, not just your legs, not just your arms. To develop an aesthetically pleasing physique, you need to work your entire body equally. Sure, there may be some areas that you want to place extra focus on at times, but in general, do not neglect a body part. If you are a beginner and you do not have experience at the gym, you want to start with a full body program, meaning every day that you go, which is probably going to be somewhere around 3 days a week to start, you're going to be working out your whole body. As you become more advanced, you want to start splitting up the body parts. Tip number 7, nutrition. This will help to fuel your muscle growth. One of the biggest issues I see, particularly with women, is they are not eating enough protein to support muscle growth. You want to ensure that you are eating 0.8 grams per pound of body weight and eat in a slight calorie surplus when you're trying to build muscle. What you can do is figure out your maintenance calories. I will leave a maintenance calorie counter down in the description and add 10 to 15% on top of your maintenance calories. This recommendation is if you are relatively lean getting started. Now that you are equipped with my 7 tips on how to build lean muscle for women, grab my Healthy Fat Loss Secrets grocery list in the description box below to learn exactly what foods to eat to get in the best health and shape of your life and stay that way for good. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe and share it with your friends, and comment below helpful if this video helped you. Just want to let you know that I appreciate you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!